So hello friends, a warm welcome in Creative Comrade, and today we are going to discuss the previous year question paper, English previous year question paper that had been asked by UPSC. तो एक्चुअली 2-3 दिन से मैं वीडियो नहीं बना पाया, 2 दिन से, क्योंकि मैंने कुछ नया प्लान किया और मैं उसके लिए प्रिपेयर कर रहा था। एक्चुअली मैंने प्लान किया है कि यूपीएससी जितने भी आपके पेपर करवाता है, ठीक है ना, जितने भी आपके पेपर करवाता है तो उसमें जो जो भी क्वेश्चन आए हैं वो सभी पेपर मैं डिस्कस करूंगा 17 से लेके 21 तक। 17 से लेके 21 तक, इससे आपकी कंप्लीट प्रैक्टिस हो जाएगी, ठीक है ना। तो वीडियो को जरूर देखिएगा। और और इस प्लान में मैंने डिसाइड किया है कि इस प्लान में जैसे 17 में जो भी आपका जीएस का पेपर आएगा, जो भी आपका इंग्लिश का पेपर आएगा, और जो भी आपका मैथ के क्वेश्चन पूछे गए हैं आपकी यूपीएससी के द्वारा, वो सभी चीज़ें मैं पेपर वाइज डिस्कस करूंगा फ्रेंड्स, ठीक है ना। तो इस तरह ये एक्चुअली अभी ये केवल 2 मंथ बचे हैं, तो इन 2 मंथ में आप जितना प्रैक्टिस कर लेते हो, ठीक है ना, वही इंपॉर्टेंट है फ्रेंड्स। तो आप रिवीजन बहुत से लोग क्या करते हैं कि रिवीजन पे ध्यान देते हैं, लेकिन हमें क्या करना है, हमें क्वेश्चन के द्वारा रिवीजन करना है, ठीक है ना। हमें ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा क्वेश्चन पेपर सॉल्व करने हैं। मुझे लगता है कि आपके लिए हेल्पफुल होगा। और चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं, नहीं तो बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम वेस्ट हो जाएगा, ठीक है ना। तो अभी ये लेक्चर स्टार्ट करते हैं इस फेमस कोट के साथ। ये अपने चैनल का कोट है, व्हेन पीपल लूज होप दे डोंट नो हाउ मच दे वाज क्लोज टू सक्सेस, सो नेवर गिव अप। नाउ लेट्स स्टार्ट। so so first we are going to discuss the spotting error problem. Let's choose me the color is red. First read the sentence and identify the error. If you find no error, your response should be indicated as D. तो हम लोग इधर से डायरेक्शन से फैमिलियर है, तो हम डायरेक्शन में टाइम वेस्ट नहीं करेंगे, हम डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन पढ़ते हैं। तो इट इज आइडेंटिफिकेशन विद द ऑडियंस दैट मेक वन कम फ्रॉम होम प्लेस सच मोर सेटिस्फाइड देन इवर इज आफ्टर मियरली पैसिव एंजॉयमेंट ऑफ द शो। एक्चुअली ये सेंटेंस काफ़ी बड़ा है और इस सेंटेंस को पढ़ने के बाद हमें इनिशियल कुछ समझ नहीं आएगा। तो ऐसे कंडीशन में हम कैसे सॉल्व करेंगे, तो अपना कौन सा मेथड यूज़ करेंगे, ब्रेक मेथड। तो हम ब्रेक कर करके सेंटेंस को देखेंगे। अगर हमें कोई एरर फाइंड नहीं होता तो हम डायरेक्ट नो एरर करके मार्क कर देंगे, ठीक है ना। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट। इट इट के बाद इज है, राइट है। आइडेंटिफिकेशन विद द ऑडियंस, ओके। दैट मेक्स दिस इज आल्सो राइट। वन कम होम फ्रॉम द प्ले, ठीक है, प्ले भी राइट है। सो मच मोर इज आल्सो राइट। सेटिस्फाइड देन कभी सही यूज है। वन के बाद इज लगा है। आफ्टर मियरली पैसिव, मियरली का मतलब होता है फ्रेंड्स ओनली, ओनली है ना, जस्ट ओनली। तो आफ्टर मियरली पैसिव इंजॉयमेंट ऑफ द शो, तो यहाँ पे आपको थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम लग सकती है, लेकिन जब आप मियरली का वो सर्च करोगे, मीनिंग सर्च करोगे, तो आपको क्लियर हो जाएगा। इवर इज आफ्टर मियरली पैसिव इंजॉयमेंट ऑफ द शो। तो यहाँ पे मुझे कोई भी एरर नहीं लग रहा है, ठीक है ना। इसका इसका आंसर क्या हो जाएगा, नो एरर। नाउ मूव ऑन नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। सीवी रमन वाज वन ऑफ द ग्रेटेस्ट सन ऑफ इंडिया हु हैज अर्नड एवरलास्टिंग फेम फॉर साइंटिफिक रिसर्च। सो फिर से नाउ रीड अगेन। सीवी रमन वाज, past tense, okay. Read very carefully, this is very important when you are going to solve the English question paper. Read very carefully, not read and flow, okay. So CV Raman was one of the greatest son of India. So I have explained in my marathon series when we found the word one of, okay, one of. So after one of, what we follow, PSS rule. PSS first would be plural and after that singular, okay. First would be the plural and after that singular. So here this sons is plural, okay. Greatest son of India, plural. Who was, who had earned. So you may be think like that this is singular, okay. This is also right. Everlasting fame, this is also singular. So you may be think like that there is no error in this sentence, but initially I have mentioned the sentence is past tense, okay. If sentence is past tense, this is was, so what should be the here, Here should be the had, not has. What should be the here? Had. So right answer is B. Error in part of B. This is one of the simple question. When you read very carefully, you can identify the error very easily. Now move on next question. This box is heavy than other one. So this is another one of the very simple question. By reading you can identify the error. This box is heavy than the other one. So this is comparative degree. What should be? This box is heavier than other one. Okay, this box is heavier than other one. Should be more heavier than this box is more heavier than other one. So error in part of B. Now move on next question. Okay, now move on next question. The writer does not have the freedom to choose his own themes. Society thrusts them on him. So let's read again very carefully. The writer is singular, so helping verb is also singular. Now I am using breaking method. Okay, does not write. The writer does not have the freedom. Have is also right. Okay, the writer does not have the freedom to choose his own, okay, his is also right. On themes, okay, on themes is also right. Society thrust on him. Okay, so the writer does not have the freedom. Maybe you think like that, there should be the has, but no. Okay, you may confuse, there should be the has, but no, here is have is right. The writer does not have the freedom to choose his own themes. Society thrust them on him. So what is the right answer? No error. Okay, you may got confused. Here we should use has, but writer is written. Okay, the writer does not have the freedom. This is correct right sentence. This is the right sentence. Okay, so no error. Now move on next question. No one knows as to why he did it, or who was behind his doing it. So no one knows. I have explained in my marathon series. When your sentence start with the negative words like no one, no sooner, something like that. When your sentence start with negative word no one, so after the sentence, what is the order? After the sentence, these sentence work like as a subject. So after the sentence, verb will come first. Okay, after the sentence, verb will come first. So no one knows. So no one, after no one, here verb is present. So this sentence is right. As to why he did it, as to, okay, right, why he did it, or who was behind his doing it, who was behind his doing it. So this is also correct. Some people got confused about doing it. Okay, but this is right. Okay, this is right, because who was behind is doing, this is like a gerund. So error, so in this sentence no error, so right answer is D. Now move on next question. How long you are in this profession? No error. So you can easily identify the error, because how long you are in the profession, so there is question mark. So how long are you? What should be the right answer? How long are you in this profession? Error in part of B. So error in part of B. How long are you in this profession? This is the right answer. Now move on next question. I know that ignorance is not a bliss. Yet I am ignorant in many things. So here is the case. You may be got confused with the two things. Two things. What is the first? Eight. Eight. You may be got confused. Right use of eight or right use of this preposition. Okay, but you are sure about error in part of C. So feel free and mark the answer C. But I am going to explain the reason. I know that, okay, this is right. Ignorance is not a bliss. Ignorance is not bliss at. So when we are using at, so how actually when we are use at, so I am going to explain. There is the three phenomena where we will use at. Like when our sentence is negative, okay, you you cannot complete work at, something like that. So your sentence is negative, so you will use at. but you can also use it as an interrogative, and you can also use it as a conjunction. So here it is used. Here you can identify this is negative word. Ignorance is not a bliss at. Okay, so this is right. This is right. You may be confused, but this is right. Ignorance is not a bliss at. I am ignoring. Now move on this preposition. I am ignoring in many things. I am ignoring of many things. Okay, I am ignoring of many things. So this is the right answer. Now move on next question. You are just 16 year old, isn't it? So this is one of the very simple question. If I have explained in my question tag video how you will solve the question tag. So this is question tag problem. You are just 16 year old. This is positive. Okay, this is positive, so your question tag should be negative. But you are, what should be the question tag for word you? Question tag for word you should be you, not it. Okay, you, not it, but it is non-living thing also. So two method you can identify. First is it is okay, wait it, when we used it, so we used it for word like something, nobody. For this word also we will use it, and for non-living thing we will use it. Okay, these are two conditions when we are going to use it. But here you is present. Okay, so what should be the here? Isn't you? This is the right answer. If you have any confusion regarding to the question tag problem, so please go through my the lecture question tag lecture. In that lecture I have practiced lots of question and explained the very rich concept. Now move on next question. The old widower living in the remittance. Living in the remittance. See, by reading this sentence, you can easily identify the error, because the old widower living in. You are depending on something, means we will not use in. Okay, we will use on. So error in part of B. Right answer is B. Now move on next question. Debate about technology and genetic engineer is underway around the world, and India is fully engrossed with the discussion. Some people may be confused debate about the and, but here is same thing. Biotechnology and genetic engineering is belong to science. Okay, so we are not going to use R. Please keep in mind, friends, always if something is belong to same family, so we will not use R for that word. Okay, that sentence, like like run slowly and steadily we are achieving that thing. We are slowly and steadily is same thing. Okay, so we will use is, not are. So to something like that, debate about biotechnology and genetic engineering, these two words belong from the science. So we are not going to use are. Here should be is. So this is right. Okay, so don't confuse about it and make clear concept. And India is fully engrossed with the discussion. So here one of the case where we can get confused, that is the engrossed with. So I am going to explain in use of engross. So if I am going to write engross, wait a minute. Okay, so engross, wait a minute. Actually, friends, I'm using mouse for writing, so maybe problem, but try to listen what I'm saying. If we, okay, so engross, gross in, when we use engross in and when we use engross with. Engross with. Okay. So engross in mean you are involved, you are crucially involved in anything. You are doing very sincerely. You are doing you are performing your work in very sincerely. You are giving your all attention. Engross means you are doing work in very sincerely. Engrossing means in active motion, in active phase. You are doing work in very sincerely. So India is fully engrossed with the discussion. So when we use engrossed with meaning you are engrossed with the something. Okay, like you are engrossed with the something, like we can say that okay, let me choose the example, like I stick with the I engrossed with the old idea. Engrossed with means I stick for something. Okay, I stick for something, but engrossed in meaning is I am doing work in very sincerely. So what should be the right answer is engrossed in. Okay, engrossed in discussion means India is paying attention sincerely in the discussion. Okay, so this is the right answer. So error in part of C. Now move on next question. I like to listen the song of Nightingale in the evening. By initial reading you are not able to find any error in this sentence because this is a magical word. Okay, and I like to listen the song of the Nightingale. But in grammatical field, when you come in grammatical phase, find, I have explained in my marathon video, when we use to, this word to. Okay, to, I like to. So after that, after these two, where we should also use to for balancing method. Okay, I like to listen to the song. When you search the internet this word, you maybe feel think this is right, but this is wrong. What should be the right? I like to listen to the song of Nightingale. Listen to see means, actually word listen, always keep in remember friends, word listen is always have a preposition to. Word listen is always have a preposition to. So I like to listen to song of Nightingale. This is the right answer. So error in part of B. Now move on next question. एंड फ्रेंड्स, मैं एक बात आपसे कहना चाहूँगा, अगर कोई भी प्रॉब्लम होती है तो आप कमेंट सेक्शन में बता सकते हैं, ठीक है ना. नाउ मूव ऑन नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. each student from among us the 100 students in the class want to watch this movie. Okay, so each student, I have explained in my marathon video, each student, when we find the word like each, okay, each of one of something like that, so we will always use the singular verb or singular noun. Okay, so each student from amongst the 100 student in the class, from amongst, okay, the 100 student in the class, the 100 student in 100 into students is the correct. I have explained in previous practice session. Okay, 100 students incorrect, so don't get confused. In the class wants, what should be the here? Here should be not here, wants. Okay, I, because the word like each of, each, every, these word always contain a singular verb. Okay, singular verb. So this is verb. So how we made the verb singular? By adding yes here, es. So what should be the here? Wants. So error in part of C. Now move on next question. Although okay, there is right, virtually no production in India. The encyclopedia means this is like a singular. Okay, the encyclopedia Britannica estimate. So this is singular. Encyclopedia, like a encyclopedia act a singular noun. So with singular noun you should use singular verb. Okay, but estimate is a plural verb. So how we made it singular? How we make it singular? By adding yes here, es. So we should use s. So this should be estimate. So error in part of B. Now move on next question. We have to reach at 10. Will you please walk little faster? So this is one of the very simple question. I have also explained the use of a few, the few, and few. Okay, so little, so a few, so few, a few, the few. I have explained the difference. So I am going to explain again. Little means nothing. A little means something but not sufficient, and the little means more than something but not enough. Okay, but more than something. So little means nothing, a little means something but not enough. The little means we have enough, but so think like that. The enough, the little means we have enough for, we have enough stuff for use. Okay, so walk little faster means, little means nothing. So if you want to increase your speed, so what should be used? A little. Okay, a little. So here are in part of C. Now move on next question. It is most difficult in case, it is most difficult in case impossible. It is most difficult in case impossible to keep away to keep awake later after dinner. Keep awake late after dinner. It is most difficult in case impossible. Actually, when you initially read the sentence, you feel like that this is awkward, this is absurd. Okay, it is almost difficult in case of impossible. This feel like odd. So error in part of B. Maybe you write. Okay, error in part of B. What should be the right answer? It is most difficult at case something like that. In case impossible is giving wrong meaning. Okay, so error in part of B. Now move on next question. What most students need above all else in practice in writing? Okay, read again very carefully. What most student need above all else is practice in writing, and particularly in writing things that matter to them. What most student need above all else is practice in writing, and particularly in writing things that matter to them. What most of student most so what should be the, when you read this word you get the idea what should be here. What most of student, what should be here? Of. So what most of the students, this should be right, this should be like that. What most of the student need above all else is practice in writing, and particularly in writing things that matter to them. So them is also right because this is students, so here should be use of. So error in part of A. Now move on next question. She was out of mind when she made the plan to go to abroad without taking into consideration her present family position. So wait a minute. So this is like a metaphor. She was out of mind. This is the wrong word. Okay. Most of time you have listened, people are saying, "Are you out of mind?" People questioning, Are you out of mind?" So error in part of it, there should be the "Are you out of mind?" when she made that plan to go abroad without taking into consideration her family position. So error in part of A. Okay. What should be the right sentence? Are you out of mind? Now move on next question. Are you through with the newspaper? So this is very metaphoric word, and not a metaphoric, this is not a metaphoric word, this is a very correct word. Okay, because if you go to the airport in many abroad people using this word. Okay, are you through with the newspaper means are you ready, are you are you read the newspaper, are you through with newspaper means are you complete with the newspaper, मीन्स यू हिंदी में बोले तो आपने न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ लिया है. आर यू थ्रो विद द न्यूज़पेपर मीन्स क्या आपने न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ लिया है. So this is the very correct word. Okay, so so in this sentence no error. So right answer is D. My college is beside the lake. Okay, so this is again one of the very simple question. If you know the meaning of beside and besides, okay, so lots of people may get confused between beside and beside. Okay, so here I am going to explain trick. This is, so first write main word is, what is our main word? Main word is beside. So here I am writing beside. Beside. Okay, wait a minute friends, this is beside. Okay, and how we use besides? Besides beside plus s, this will be the besides. Okay, here plus s means addition to. Here no s, beside is alone, so by side. Okay, so here if plus s is written means in addition to. If besides, so besides mean is addition to, and beside means by side. by side को हिंदी में बोले तो बगल में. ठीक है ना. तो my college is beside the lake, मेरा कॉलेज लेक के बगल में है. तो what should be the right word? Right word should be the beside, not besides. Okay, so eliminate s. Right answer is B. Error in part of B. Now move on next question. The Department of Fine Arts. The Department of Fine Arts, right, has been, so department is a collective. Okay, So here art has is the correct use of has been criticized for not having much required course, not having much required course schedule for the semester. So here is a wrong use of model, because for not having much, when we use much and when we use most. Okay, I'm going to explain. So here actually much denotes something that relate to not enough for surviving. Much denotes something that is not enough for surviving, not enough for perform function. But when we use most means without, no, most means without these things we can't perform the, because we can't perform the work. With much, if you are using much means we can perform the work, but that is not enough. And when we are using most means without these things we cannot perform work. Okay, so for not having most required course, so here should be the right answer is most, because without these course, most important, because without these course we cannot go through the semester. Okay, so here should right answer should be most. So here error in part of B. Right answer is B. Now move on next question. If you have, though about the alternative you would not have. So in previous practice session I have explained the conditional word if. So again I am going to explain. Okay. So here three case of conditional word. Let's first erase, then we got a room. Okay. Now change the color. So conditional word if if have, if I, if I with present tense, if I with present tense, so what should be here? I will. Okay, I will. If I with past tense, past tense, so what should be here? I would, I would. Okay, third case, this is first, this is second case, and this is third case. In third case, if I, here should be what? If I, if I plus past participle, had plus past participle. Okay, had plus past participle, then here should be the I would, I would have. Okay, I would have. So let's go through the sentence. If you have thought about the alternative you would not have. So here what we found, would not have. Okay, would have. So what should be the here? Third case, if I had plus past participle. So thought is okay, thought is a form of past participle, but what should be the here? Here should be the had. Okay, so error in part of A. Now move on next question. The duties of the secretary, secretary, the duties. Okay, duties is right. The duties of the secretaries are, okay, your duties, so here should be are to take minute mailing, to take minute mailing the correspondence and calling the member before meeting. The duties of secretaries are to take minute mailing and correspondence and calling member before meeting. So here this sentence belong from the tense. This sentence belong from the here tense error means tense problem. The duties of the secretary are to take minute mailing the correspondence and calling the member before meeting. Okay, so what should be the here? to taking, okay, to taking. The duties of the secretary are to taking minute, mailing the correspondence and calling the member before meeting. So error in part of B. Okay. So how you identify? Because when you read the word in first in initial, minute mailing, to take the minute mailing the correspondence and calling the member before the meeting. So you are doing your work in continuous tense. Okay, you are doing your work in continuous tense, because here mailing, here again calling. Okay, so this denote the continuous tense, so for continuous tense, this should be also taking. Okay, this should be also taking. And you can use also balancing method here, and you can also balancing method. So after and here is calling. Okay, so here should be also after and here is a in continuous tense, so here should be also continuous to correspondence the mailing. Okay, minutes. Okay, take, so there should be also taking. So you can use both method. Yeah, first is balancing method and second is identify the tense. Now move on next question. If I was you, I would not go the film in the mother absence. So maybe think like this, there should be conditional case. But first identify. This is very conceptual question. If I was you means the people first get, this is the conditional, but this is not a conditional. Okay, this is not a conditional. If you get the conditional I was, so this is past tense. If I passed, and this is I would, this is also correct. But they are thinking if I was, they are assuming means something. The person is assuming if I was you, यदि मैं तुम होता, यदि मैं तुम्हारी जगह पे होता, I would not go to the film in my brother absence, in my mother absence, तो मैं अपनी मदर की absence में फिल्म देखने कभी नहीं जाता. So they are assuming. If you assuming, if you wishing, so what should be the helping verb always should be the past, and in past tense there should be the were. Okay, were. We would not use was. Okay, so error in part of A. What should be the right sentence? If I were you, I would not go to the film in my mother absence. This is the right answer. Now move on next question. Those of us who have a family history of heart disease should make a yearly appointment with their doctor. So initial reading, you are not able to identify the error, but here error is very common. Okay, so first read the sentence with those of us. Those of us denote the plural. Okay, plural subject. Those of us who have family history of heart disease, who have family history of heart disease should make a yearly appointment with their doctor. When we use there for singular. Okay, but here us denote the plural, so what should be the hours. Okay, so we should use hours, not a there. So error in part of C. Now move on next question. The old furniture was disposed of. Furniture, so here word furniture is collective noun. Okay, I have also explained the collective noun, some collective noun word which not take any s or es, like sheep. Sheep will be always sheep. Okay, not a sheeps. So here furniture is word like this. Furniture should be always furniture, not a furnitures. Okay, so this is the right answer. And again dispose of, this is also right, so no error. Now move on. Okay, so in I have done with the error detection problem, and maybe you are clear with the concept. You have anything, any issue, so you can point it out in comment section. If you getting difficulty with understand in what I'm explaining in English, so please comment. I will explain in Hindi and English both. So now here in this synonym section, I am going to explain in Hindi and English both. Okay, so you may be more comfortable. Now move on next question. Now move on. This is what is this? Word substitution. Word substitution means first read the direction. For expression which has been underlined each of the following sentence, choose the response A, B or C, D which most nearly express in meaning. Most nearly express in meaning means the word which have same meaning, the phrase that has written in the question. Okay, so most nearly, this is something like a idiom. Okay, this is something like idiom. Most nearly meanings like the same as the word. Okay, So you have read like that, died in harness. Died in harness. I have previously solved this question. Okay, so I am here. I'm going to record this video. So died in harness means you are dying due to the work. You are dying during the work. Means when you died, you are working. So what should be the right answer? Died in harness means died after retirement. No. Died before retirement. Died while riding a horse. Died for a great case. So died after retirement. No. Died while riding a horse. No. Because we hardest means no, because word hardest is not related to word horse. Okay, this is this option should be also eliminated. Died for a great cause. No. So right answer is died before retirement. Means you are working. Died in harness means आप तब मरे हो, आप काम करते करते मरे हो. Died in harness means you are died when you were working. Okay, so died in harness. So right answer is B. Now move on next question. Your ambition should be in consonance with your capability. What is consonance means? Your ambition should be in consonance with your capability. So you get an idea what is the meaning of that word. So but you are get confused when you go through the option. So parallel to is not a consonance with okay, with your capability. So this is also eliminated. In accordance with, harmony with, tune with. So right answer is in accordance with. The meaning of in consonance with your capability, in consonance with means accordance with, in accordance with. Now move on next question. I could not get up in life for want of proper guidance. I could not go up in life for want of. So word want of meaning is lack of. Okay. If you don't know the meaning of this particular word, so you read the sentence, and if you read the sentence, you get the idea they are talking about. This is the talking about for lack of. So the right answer is lack of. For want of, for lack of. Okay. Now move on next question. Though he was arrogant, I could not dispense with his service. Dispense with means terminate. This is very common word. Dispense with means terminate. And one of the concept I am going to explain, the word dispense always followed by the preposition with. Okay. The word dispense always followed by the preposition with. To terminate. Right answer. Now move on next question. In spite of his hard work, he was made a scapegoat for the failure of the project. Scapegoat means like हिंदी में बोले तो बलि का बकरा बनाना. Okay, in spite of his hard work, he was made a scapegoat for the failure. हिंदी में से बोलते हैं बलि का बकरा बनाना means you don't have any you did not perform, you did not done any mischief or any bad thing. Means you didn't do any bad things, but people are claiming for that particular incident. Means you are innocent, but people are accusing you. Okay, you are innocent but people are accusing you for something. So that is made a scapegoat for failure of the project. So freed from any responsibility for, no. Suspected of casing. Suspect is different. Suspect of casing. What suspect of casing? What is the right idioms for suspect of casing? Like smell a rat. Smell a rat. This is a right idioms for suspect of casing. Blamed without reason for. This is the right answer. Blamed without reason for. Now move on next question. If food supply failed to keep pace with the population, civilization will collapse. What is the meaning of keep pace with the population?